Do you really need to stretch? For me, I think there's only two things that you have to ask yourself. Are you very active or living in a sedentary lifestyle? Of course, with the exception to those people who are really born very flexible, and sometimes they're probably a contortionist, those people who can kind of dislocate their shoulder and put it right back voluntarily. So, of course, it's common sense that they don't need us. They don't need to be stretched, or they don't need to stretch at all. But anyway, let's get back to our topic. Do you really need to stretch? So there's two questions. Are you very active, or are you not active at all? So let me explain these 2 points of concern. First, sedentary lifestyle. When I say sedentary lifestyle, it means that maybe your profession requires you to sit long hours, like 6 to 8 hours, sometimes more for people who are into creativity. Or maybe you don't even walk, meaning it's uninterrupted long sitting for hours. And we're talking about not only sitting in the office, social life, eating with friends, traveling, watching movies, or just relaxing. You should include all of this. In short, it's like that you're confined in a hospital. You're immobilized. You kind of feel that you're deteriorating as you get older. Remember, we all are getting old. We are aging, even me. Okay? And when you reach around 30 years old, you will always feel you get lazy, and therefore you don't move too much. And the first thing that happens when you don't move too much is to get tight. And when you say tight, meaning there's not enough movement in your body. It's not just the sensation of being tight, but you have to be not able to move as much as you were moving before. So this is sedentary lifestyle. You can consider yourself that you should be a good candidate for a stretch program. What about people who are hyper, or who are very active, who are very competitive, like people who are doing marathon, long duration, the full marathon, or the half, even just the half marathon? Okay, I still consider that very extreme. Okay, it's way above moderation, and when you get that level, it's still too much, and therefore there's always a lot of soreness. You tend to get tight. There's a lot of muscle spasm in your body, and that accumulation of muscle spasm because of your constant training can actually get you tight. This is beside that you're aging. Even though you're very active, you're aging, and at the same time, since you are and you don't stretch, and that shortening of range of motion in your body is actually getting affected when it comes to repetitive shortening. The good news is most people who don't have any issues at all, who don't have any complaint about their joints, their muscles, their body, are those people who are actually in the middle. Those people who are in a moderation. They tend to have the balance between sedentary and very active lifestyle. So again, do you need to stretch? If you think that your life is sedentary, or you think your life is a lot of activity, high level activity, because you're competitive, you're actually a profession, you're a banker or finance profession, then definitely you need stretch.